Well, hey everybody, it's me, Jermaine, and I'm back with another Simple Truth update. And this is somewhat of a news update, but this is just something that I came across as I was glancing on Facebook on different things that are out there. Don't have a chance. I don't get out there that much, but when something sparks my interest, I definitely look into it a little deeper. And I want to definitely thank my brother Will, up in Buffalo, New York, for, I guess he shared the post, or he found the post and he put it up. But man, oh man, the wickedness of this world just continues to steamroll. Now, for those that have subscribed to this channel and you follow me, you know that I am a follower of the faith of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have a Jeremiah 3:15 pastor who's here on YouTube as well, Pastor Charles Dow, and I am part of the Straightway Truth Ministries. And Pastor Dow has made it very clear, and he says it continuously. It was one of the main things that the Father opened my ears to hear when it came to listening to Pastor Dow, because I had heard the Father tell me the same thing through reading and just in my spirit, and that was, come out of her, my people. And I bring that up because this article that I'm going to share, that I want you to take a look at, I'm going to leave the YouTube video link there. The gentleman who goes over this article, he goes over it in full detail. There's no need for me to reinvent the wheel when it comes to that, but I'm here to share with you how important it is, especially as parents, that we really, if we're believers of the creator of the universe, the one and only Elohim of Israel, and I'm not talking about that Israel that's over there in that stolen land, but that's for another video. But those of you who know what I'm speaking about and you know where I'm coming from, you understand. But in Chicago, Illinois, this article goes on to explain in depth about fifth graders. Now I want you to hear me when I say this, ladies and gentlemen. Fifth graders are being taught sexual perversions. And you might say to yourself, well, Jermaine, what are you talking about? Well, a part of the sex education curriculum, they are teaching fifth graders. Again, I have to emphasize the fact that we are talking about fifth graders. They are teaching fifth graders how to use female condoms for the purpose of anal sex. Yes, you heard me. Anal sex education. And one of the things that I want to point out, and it was pointed out in the video, and you will notice this, is that when they were diagramming and showing how to insert the female condom, I want you to take a really close look at the anatomy of whom the female condom was being inserted upon. You can almost guess it was a male. So this homosexual agenda that is out here, and this effeminization of the male gender, if you know anything about what I'm saying, you understand the difference that I've shared with you time and time again about the difference between male and man. Men and males, they're two different things. But it ultimately comes down to the simple truth of the whole matter is, I alluded to it very briefly in the beginning of this video when I said Pastor Dow has sounded the drum when it comes to coming out of her, my people. That means coming out of this false Christian system, the false Christian mindset, this government system. And many are making those moves and are doing those things. I, being one of them, are making the preparations. And it first starts in your mind. You've got to come out of this mindset. And then once you begin to come out of the mindset, you have a Jeremiah 3:15 pastor that is giving you the word of Yah directly from the Most High. You begin to learn the ways that the Most High wants you to have. One of our elders, Elder Spinney, gave a phenomenal Sabbath service this previous Sabbath, talking about the importance of understanding the heritage and getting back to the heritage of the Hebrews, of Yisrael. So with all of that, if you are in this system and you allow these type of things to happen, the simple truth of the whole matter is, do you really care for your children or your child, whichever it may be? To allow these things to be taught to your children, first and foremost, the roles are so messed up because people are following this wicked system. Men are out of place. Women are out of place. Children are out of place. And that's because we have gotten away from the book. Instead of being on Facebook, we need to put our face in the book and listen to what the Creator is telling us in the book, and not some slithery, slick snake preacher that is trying to get all he can out of you, and at the same time he's telling you how much you need to give to him so you can be blessed, but at the same time he's living a lifestyle that's far superior than the one you live. I don't want to get off into any digressions in this, but I just want it to be understood that the simple truth is that if we care for our children, we cannot stand for this kind of wickedness to envelop our children. But too many people are too worried about pursuing that wicked dollar and riches and gains and things that they really and truly could care less what's actually happening to their own children. Last point I want to leave with you. How can you have a situation where you have a certain set of morals and values in your home, and you send your children to a system that does not have those same morals and values, and they spend more time with your children most of the time than you do? Something to think about. This has been the simple truth. And as I always tell you, it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll be sure to see you, and you again real soon on another episode.